thought I was in Thailand for a minute then. I thought I'd come to a bong shop, but no, different land. So Romers, I'm at Brisbane Airport. This is it. This is the beginning of the big trip, the big one which will take me maybe years into the future. It's been so exciting. Brisbane Airport, nice and relaxed. Got a night flight towards Europe. That is all I'm saying at this stage, but yeah. What a scene, Romers. Who would believe it's inside an airport? This is indeed, this is Taipei, in the country of Taiwan. So we've just done 9 hours on the plane from Brisbane, and we still have 2 more flights to go. So we've got about a 2-hour wait for the next flight, Taipei to Bangkok, with Viva Airlines. A really good airline. The food's pretty shit, but you know, it's the way it is. But who wants to eat at 2 AM, you know? Oh, hello sir, would you like your meal? No, not really, mate. I'm normally in bed now, you know, but it's one of those things, isn't it? They're acclimatising you to a different time zone, so it's all good. But yeah, the airport is good. And let's get on, ready for the next flight. 10 hours later, we are now in Bangkok. We're not going into that lounge here, but we have got a quick turnaround, a quick layover or stopover or whatever you call it, and then in about 2 hours time we're on our next flight. 50 hours later, we're at Heathrow, baby, done it, the big journey. Going to the hotel, Terminal 4 Heathrow. Bosh! I'm too tired, I can't find my room. Can't find the room. Where's the room? So Romers, this is a Premier Inn, £52 a night to stay in Terminal 4. So I can have a good kip now. I can't believe it's still late. It's still light rather. It's 8:30 at night. What a beautiful garden. Very minimalist. Love it. Yeah, so it's like... So Romers, we're at Stansted Express at Liverpool Street Station. Fantastic old building, and we are on our way to Stansted Airport for the flight to... So Romers, I don't know how long we've been flying for. Don't know how long it's taken to get here, but trains, 3 planes, 4 trains, taxis, and a hotel later. We're on to the final flight with Ryanair. That down there is France, just crossing the English Channel. So good to see. That's it, that's where we're going. Oh yeah. It's not the biggest of airports. Just driving into town now, it looks so interesting. so different, so dry, calm. So the bus doesn't go all the way into the Medina, so I have to walk the last bit of it. The guy just dropped me off. I'm glad I didn't walk from the airport. That was like, I don't know, 20 kilometers. So that cost me about 33 AUD for the transfer, but I'm just glad to be here. It smells of barbecue and smoke, and it is awesome. Anyway, I'm going to go and get checked in. And this is me, La Smala Hotel, inside the Medina. Awesome. So I get to my room and I've left my duty frees there. I've left my duty frees in the back of the van, so that's not a good start. But the guy's coming back. Get them steps in, kid. Sunset going down over the beach at Essaouria, and I'm chasing my vodka. Get your priorities, Kev. I've got no dirhams, no Wi-Fi, no SIM, but I suppose, you know, he looks happy, doesn't he? Oh, this place is going to be kicking off later. Rooftop of La Smala. Really funky. Oh yeah, now that is a roof terrace. I don't know how that will come out of Roma's, what I just videoed, but you know, hostels are pretty quiet places. Everyone's up till like 12 o'clock, banging around, washing their hair for early departures, etc, etc. But I'm up and out. So this is 10 to 8 in the morning. Very quiet starting place. I'm sure people are up saying their prayers and all that, but we're out to see what's going on. Loving this place. God, the smell. This place smells awesome. Lots of cats. Lots of sky. It's nice and cool. I had a good sleep. Recovering from my jet lag. So Roma's, I'm set up, got my sunnies on, the sun's coming up, it's incredibly bright. Just having a look around the edge of the port. There's an island over there with a castle on, looks like you can wade across. And yeah, La Douane. Obviously a big fishing area. Catch has been coming in. Let's go and have a look, see what they've got. Oh, there's a cat. Prawns. Prawns. Dogfish. Hello, good morning. Bonjour. Le matin. I have to work out how friendly people are here with the camera. I know someone jokingly said to me last night, oh, you take picture, you pay, and then he was laughing. So there's always that potential for people to be upset, so we'll have to be careful. Oh my god, look at all this stonework, these battlements for the pool. Wow. Anyway, so let me just fill you in on some of the logistics. So it was like $33 in the cab to get from the airport, The hotel is about $30 a night. The food I ate last night was incredibly cheap, a few dollars a meal. And yeah, I managed to get a SIM card. That was around 200 dirhams for a month for 50 gigabytes. So I'm only going to be Google mapping and stuff, so that'll be more than enough. God, this port is enormous. Really enormous. Oh, smells. Good God. But we'll continue on having a walk around. Yeah, got my bag out of the taxi. That was fine. The guy pulled up. The place feels very safe. It's a little bit wild, obviously, but you know, a bit different to what I'm used to. But is this another version of Thailand? No. Is it touristy? Yes, do they have loads of touristy things hanging up, but it's all different. And there's no real pressure here. This is a touristy place for people from Morocco as well. It's for seagulls and for cats. Meow. So this is obviously the old port defences. I've just come up onto the battlements here. I don't know whether they use this for now. I can't use it for fishing, but oh, look at the island over there. Awesome. Looks like we're on low tide at the moment. Oh. Amazing. Fresh catch coming in. Big old boats. This is really slippery. A guy nearly went arse over it. Hard working boys. Ayorito. Ayorito. Lots of hard working fishermen. Probably been up all night. Looks like a really diverse catch. Certainly not a single species from what I've seen. And that is the big bay where I'm going to be headed a little bit later. There's literally fish parts everywhere. It's the strongest fish smell I've ever smelled. It's incredible. I know a lot of it is fresh, it's just come from the ocean. But a lot of it is just been around for ages. And it looks a bit mixed. There's a bit of an auction going on there. Hello. Hello. Compteur grillage du poisson industriel. Whoa, bird's lucky, got that fish straight away. Beautiful sandy beach. A load of wind turbines in the distance over there. I bet this is a great place for alternative power generation. I think we might jump down now. Excuse me. So the main beach, Essaouria. Going to have a walk along the road here behind the dunes to find a cafe that I've read about. So that is the current plan. Maybe grab a coffee. It's really cool at the moment. It's certainly less than 20 degrees. Coming from Australia, it's not cold, but it's just really pleasant to walk and stuff, especially after being in Thailand and Australia. So yeah, quite a change. And great big sand dunes at the end of the beach. By the looks of that covered building there, they're obviously very fluid with the wind. Long dusty roads. That's alright, we don't mind. So we're walking out of town. This place is called Diabet. We're going to. And over there is the Sultan's Palace of days gone past. Sandy soil, some marshland. Not sure how many fish are in there, but yeah, different perspective. A few camels around. I don't know what they do yet. Oh, there's quad bikes over there. Maybe they do camel safaris on the dunes or whatever. Ah, the Ranch of Diabat. That's what that little operation's called. There you have it, Ranch Diabat. So anyway, this is my destination today. Anyone who loves a bit of rock and roll and guitar legends, 1969, Jimi Hendrix purportedly visited this little cafe. So yeah, whether it's open today or not, I don't know. It doesn't look like it. In fact, it looks closed. But yeah, this is where I come to today to see this cafe. Cafe Resto 1969, baby. She's all shut up. No worries. Well, I'm officially ticking it off as done. Let's see what's up here. So that one may be closed, but here's the Jimi Hendrix Hotel, Cafe and Restaurant. So I think an orange juice is called for. Just noticed they've got a golf course over there as well, links course. Looks like it's a bit closeted by the trees, but So roamers, we've done our walk. Been to see the Jimi Hendrix Cafe, where Castles in the Sky was written about the sand dunes. I'm going to be listening to that when I get back. Just went to the post bank to withdraw some more dirhams where they don't charge any transaction fee. It's now like 20 to 11. Loads of people running on the beach, loads of people exercising here, etc. Really, really beautiful, chill place. Just waking up for the day. I'm going to go and get myself a tagine. Had a great morning as normal. Entering the Medina. Jackets, tagines, bags, oils, lots of stuff. Lots of funky hippie gear. Camel skins, sheep skin, goat skins. How good does that look? Vegetarian plate. That's so tasty. Delicious salad. Beautiful little cafe. Hello roamers. So I've had a kip. Watched a bit of a movie and basically I'm out. Nice coffee. Little local restaurant. I've ordered a cafe noir and a vegetarian tagine with no eggs. So it'll be my first tagine. So I'm really looking forward to it. Nice people here. Tagine's just turned up. Vegetables. Looking good. Oh, the last place. The tagine had meat in it. So I walked out. Settled for a falafel. I've got to make sure that I say definitely that when I want a vegetarian tagine, that's what they give me. So I'm in a nice little eatery side of the road. Can of Diet Coke, mixed vegetable salad, falafel on the way. Easy, innit? Falafel pier. Argan oil. More argan oil. Big commodity in Morocco. Trees grow naturally. Product is much sought after. Cosmetics, hair, skin, etc. It's got to be said, I feel better for having a few different bits of grub into me. I was getting some cramps with the walking and stuff, and I think you know, all the processed food on the plane, all the it's not exactly nutrient dense. I just needed to get some, like, you know, top my minerals and my electrolytes up and all that stuff. So had a good feed now. I feel much better. But just enjoying this city. At first I thought maybe I'd made a mistake coming here for 4 or 5 days straight up, but I think it's just a matter of getting the time right. Now there's an empty lot, and this is a low roof. Jesus. Whoa. I think it's one of them original roofs. So not everything inside the Medina walls is up and running. When you get away from the main tourist streets, it's pretty chill. And luckily, the white building down there on the left is where I'm staying when I come back for the World Music Festival. Oh, he's giving it away. But yeah, so it's very diverse. Not got much battery left, so I'm just showing you these fantastic desserts, intricate designs. Just had some a date, big fruit and nut section here, lots of fresh herbs. The market's gradually forming into the night market. Local fruit and veg. Loads going on. Look at that for a veggie stack. Oh. Vegetable stacks. I've never seen olives like that before. Olives mixed with, I think, orange to keep them, orange and lemon to keep them fresh. Looks absolutely fantastic. Good morning, roamers. Day 3 in the beautiful city of Essaouria, and I'm up and out as normal for a walk. Gonna go and find something to eat. I've earmarked one of these little local places. Open at 9, open at 8:30. We'll see when we get there. If not, gonna go for a walk and see some more of this beautiful city, the Medina, and all the lovely cultural eccentricities that go on in that city in North Africa. So this is the fish market, or where the fish market and the vegetables were last night. So it obviously changes during the day. I get the feeling that people here have seen many cameras over time, and a few of them are kind of tired, and others know that it brings in money, so it's a mixed bag. I must have known that place is closed, so just have to have a look around. Oh, the promise of some yummo. So the basic component of breakfast here is bread. 1 dirham, coarse ground, beautiful fresh bread, still warm. Yum. Be good to have something to go with it. And you just pass through the Medina walls, you can really see it clearly how the buildings are contained within. And yeah, a lot of walls built back in the day. A lot of people needed keeping in or keeping out. Little bus station, petite and grand taxis. So yeah, outside the Medina things look a bit different. A lot of progress going on. Saw some beautiful houses for sale in the real estate back in town there. 300,000–400,000 euros. Beachside residences, 4 or 5 bedrooms, pool, fantastic. Let's go and see what the sea looks like from here. We're right. This is kind of a sand dune. I think it's made out of garbage, but people do what they can. They get by it and things change and etc. It just looks a bit rough. Well, let's get up the top. See how close the sea is and what the view is like. Oh my god, it literally is a dump. Oh lordy. Oh god. They don't show you this in the brochures, do they? Ah, Medina walls, fort in the distance. Let's have a walk along the beach for a while. Wow, the contrast. So the mosaics go all the way down to the ocean, and it does look like the local dump because there's people up there in the distance just throwing crap onto the piles of crap which lead right to the beach. I don't know what to think right now. I know this happens, but why on the beach? Why wouldn't they put it on the land? The prime resource of a town like this is the ocean. It's really, really different logic, and I don't understand it, but yep, it's what we encounter when we travel. People fishing on the rocks out there, that looks super dangerous. There they are, the boys. So obviously some people are going to recycle some of that, maybe wood for fires or whatever, but this is obviously the horse and cart end of town. The whole place stinks of horse shit, but you don't get one without the other, do you? Oh. I felt physically sick walking on the beach, and it's just so shocking. I'm all happy because David Attenborough's, you know, 99 and bringing out this ocean film about saving the oceans and the oceans can recover and all that, but Jesus Christ, they're up against a battle, aren't they? Gee. So obviously the wind blows really strongly here, and the sand dunes have a lot of free will. Decent supermarket. I was going to go to the Carrefour originally, but I mean, there's got everything. Lots of French produce, lots of Moroccan produce. Some of the prices pretty decent, so yep. Certainly cheaper than back in the main town there. So this is the end of town really. Before we go on to the next town, there's just colossal dunes. I don't want to walk up the dunes. I know what's going to be the other side of them. So I'm just going to skirt back a different way, back into the city, and have a look around on the way. Oh, a lot of contrasts. So this is more your local style market. Oh, more relaxed. I think it's called an Adam market, and then there's might be Dimanche market, which means it's only on a Sunday. I guess the profile changed though, closed today, fruit tomorrow. Who knows? Bit of a mosque over there. Can have a look anyway. Fruit, veg, sundries, second hand. I notice there's no exotic fruit here either, just the local fruit. Yeah, so that's Adam Market, and that is the marché, the market of sorts. Most of the fruit looks fresh, some of it doesn't. Ah, fish. Boy, I can smell that. Eels, prawns, and all manner of stuff. Looks like the fabrication part of town. Mattresses, hello, bed frames. Oh, nice and soft. So in true French style, there is so many patisseries in Essaouria. Look at that for less than $1. Beautifully made. Eclairs. Hello, I'm just looking, it's so nice. And all manner of pastries. Delicious. Downtown Essaouria. Pretty groovy. Just waking up really, isn't it? A lot of the shops are still shut. I always have this difficulty of being an early riser. I'm slowly changing. I got up late today. Gonna be Kevin Nightman. So the last stop on this morning's journey, because I'm going to go back and have a rest after this, is Le Marché des Fruits et Légumes, which is a fruit and vegetable market. So let's have a butcher's at that. Butcher's hook meaning look in Cockney. It's a little bit of linguistic exercise for you. It's a lovely mosque. And that looks like the beginnings of the fruit and veggie market. Chickens by the pound, fed right up until sale. Oh, that's what they do with the old bread. Cool, that's sorry, boss. Désolé. I thought I was in Thailand for a minute then. I thought I'd come to a bong shop. But no. Different land. So lots of fruit and veg. Everything's pretty reasonable, like bananas, 12 dirhams a kilo. Which is about $2. I don't know whether that's the right price. Sounds reasonable though. But everything is either super ripe or over. So it would be eat now or turn to mush. Okay, if you've got a fridge. So just like that, we're back at the Medina. There's the entrance here. I'm just going to have a quick look over the wall here. Not the best place to come for a beach holiday. Do they know what's around the corner there? A vast waste tip. Oh my god. So I might potentially get Google copyrighted here because I've sat down next to this, not Google copyrighted, YouTube copyright, because there's some tunes going on in the background, but I thought I'd stop and have a bit of a salad and my first tagine. So, cool little restaurant. Argan oil processing, touristy area, Salma and Kalpina. Let's get some taco. That is it, the steam from a freshly cooked tagine. How gorgeous does that look? Oh my god. Look at some of these flavours. Soft tender vegetables and some lovely fresh bread and sparkling l'eau du gaseous. Man oh man, I'm happy. Well, I've eaten a fair amount of that tagine. It is delicious. I've only added a little bit of salt. It's just natural pure vegetable flavours. It's a really good way of cooking. I'm really excited to have tried it. So yeah, it's delicious. So what's it cost? I think the meal's going to come to about $12 Australian, so it's very reasonable. Go Morocco. Whee! Good morning, Romers. Well, I got stuck into the duty-free vodka last night. Had a few, watched a bit of a movie. All very amenable. These hostels are so noisy. God, I'm gonna carefully look at like where I book in the future. But it's another couple of nights, you know. There's people coming and I don't know what there is, but you know, a lot of people, if they are having difficulty with the air, coughing all night long. Oh my god, enough to drive you mad. But anyway, so today's plan is to go to have a walk in town and yeah, just generally I think I'm going to go to the Carrefour, check that out and just generally have a wander, as is in keeping with the roaming theme. Beach is looking lovely, tiny little waves rolling in. And I showed you this the other day, or I did see this the other day, but I didn't see what it's going to look like after construction. So this is the Essaouria Arts and Cultural Precinct that they're building. How good does that look? Really sort of plain, understated and powerful. So we're heading away from the beach now towards the supermarket area. And what have we got here? We've got, oh yeah. So basically it's an art complex. Complex Intègre d'Artisanat d'Essaouria. All that old arc. Free access. I'll have some of that. Let's go and check it out. Look at these mosaics. See what I was talking about, the lattice work. th of January 2020. Inaugurated. All sorts of stuff, all sorts of organisations represented here. Hello! Have a good day! A lot of building going on around here. A lot of land, I suppose, away from the beach, so that's where they're building. Oh, I reckon that's going to be a new shopping complex. Oh God, I nearly got run over then. Remember, Kev, they drive on the other side of the road. Ooh. Yep, an extension of the commercial zone. So the Carrefour's over the back there. So this place is going to go off. And there, in case you need to come out, is the Carrefour. I'm going to give you a look at some of the prices of the alcohol here. This is all obviously in dirhams, you can see it. But I know a lot of people, when they come to Morocco, they want to drink, etc. So if you can have a look at the prices, then you can choose what you want to do, can't you? Spirits, beers, so $5 for a beer, $4 for a beer. Got your French specials, $8. Certainly got a massive selection. Yeah, they don't want anyone filming in there, but basically a bottle of vodka, which I paid £13 for, is like $100 odd. So if you drink and you come to Morocco or here, it's very expensive. Unless you're rich or you don't mind spending what you normally pay in your own country. Anyway, just thought I'd show you. So people say this is more expensive than French prices. I don't know about that, but it means that you can get most things here, so that's pretty good, isn't it? Anyway, I don't want to film in here. Security man's looking for me. Well, there was so many staff in there watching what I was doing. Oh my God, it was like being in some bloody prison place. What's going on? I mean, look, it's Western prices. If you want to come to this place and you're going to go to the Carrefour, you want to know how much you're going to pay, so that's why I'm doing the pictures, you know. But whew. But is it the same price as France? Yes. Is it more expensive than Australia? Probably. Is it any better quality? No. All the fruit and veg was like twice the price in the markets. It's exactly the same, just because it's on a shelf in a Carrefour. Is it any different? Sand dunes at the end of the road, but a very different neighbourhood to yesterday. Lots of nice cars, nice well-maintained houses in a developed part of the town, which is going to become more developed. So yeah, it's easy to spot development. But is the place going backward? I'm on my way now to a place called Janvier 11 Rue, which is basically a street. Good morning. Which is basically a street marking the Manifesto of Independence Day back in 1944, when the peoples at the time went to the king and said, look, we don't want to be ruled by anyone anymore, blah blah blah. I mean, it took a long time to get independence from the French, but isn't it funny when you walk around and you see so much French influence, and it's French money. But basically, independence allows you to do things at your own pace. Doesn't mean you have to do it on your own, does it? You can do it at your own pace, so that you are ultimately benefiting more than everyone else. So independence doesn't mean that you work for someone, does it? In a manner of speaking. Prioritise your own outcomes, Morocco. So this is it, Janvier Arns Place. So I went and got some lovely fresh bread, which is super wholesome. The seeds on the outside are just delicious, really tasty. And I got some French soft cheese. So did that just taste good? I had a triangle cheese and some bread. Oh yeah, le picnic commenced. Good morning, roamers from the city of fish and cats and other wonderful things. There's the mayor looking over his street. So I'm up at like 7 o'clock. There was some wanker in the hostel coughing his heart up at like 3:30, so I've been awake and I'm a bit pissed off. But luckily I've only got one more night in that particular place. I mean, hostels are okay, but if the shared spaces are the centre piece, then noise is communal, you know. It's like, oh. But anyway, let's get on with the day. These things happen, and I hope he's all right. I hope he's not got like lung disease or nothing. So yeah. Oh, the birds are shitting on me now. Bullshit. I know it's actually raining. I thought the seagulls were pissing on me. Rain in Essaouria. Yeah, cool. I just pulled the camera out of my pocket and it was still on. Anyway, just come down to the fish market amidst the carnage and the guts and the blood. But I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? If you work here long enough, you probably can't smell it, but looks like they had a busy night. Can you imagine slipping over on this fishy floor? That's bizarre, isn't it? But they look like they've had a good innings. Lots of fish around. See what this dude's got. Oh no, nothing in there yet. Hello, mate. It's a big boat lift crane. I was looking at the construction of them boats. They're actually wooden framed and then cased over with, I don't know, pitch, tar, who knows. Looks like a traditional method though. So the other job for this morning is to get some food. So bread and cheese was all I ended up having yesterday. I ended up staying in my room, watching movies, drinking some vodka, having a party and singing. So I have to get some more tucker. What a question is, Roman, what is open this time of the day? I reckon it's bread and tea time, isn't it? Le petit déjeuner. Wow, what a different scene in the rain. Wet cobblestones, cats hiding. I don't really want to get too wet because it takes ages to dry anything here because of the, I don't know, just the location next to the ocean. So. Interesting. This is it at the moment, bit of bread and a yogurt drink from the rainy streets of Morocco. You see all the whitewash is actually coming off and coming down from the gutters and stuff. The rain is white. So I'll come back to the hotel hostel because literally my shoes are wet now already, and everything that's being flushed from the gutters and that, oh, the smell is really bad. I mean, I know the rain will clean everything up, but oof, some smells down there you wouldn't believe. So the rain's stopping, things are opening up, and I am looking forward to having some nice food, something really wholesome and full of good tastes. Let's try one of these breads. I just had a couple of bananas. Oh yeah. So that's one of these breads. Pretty tasty. It's almost like a roti. Very moist. Good to try. Just walked into the fish market. Very stylish. Got the countertops there and all that. croquettes already. They've got prawns, fish, all sorts. Herb shop. I'm feeling a bit weird about photographing people. Bakers. Herb shop. Good afternoon. Very nice, very nice. Good afternoon, Romas. So basically, this is the last afternoon in Essaouria, or wherever you say it. It's dried up. It's Sunday, so it's pretty busy. You know, there's lots of tourists, lots of Moroccans about, lots of coaches, people from Tangier or Marrakesh or whatever. But I think I'm just going to have a fairly quiet night. Pack my bag, ready to move on tomorrow. I've got some deep, dark 8 dirham coffee, which is absolutely delicious. And yeah, I think I'll find somewhere nice to eat later, and let's get on with it. Just found a new snack. Chickpeas with salt and chilli. Really large plump chickpeas, delicious. Good protein. I'm happy. Potential copyright. Look at that nougat, delicious, so beautiful. Peanuts, pistache, awesome. I just got myself some prunes. Help stuff along, you know what I mean? Good morning, Romers. God, my hat's out of shape. Too much rain yesterday. Anyway, Romers, today's our last day in Essaouira for a while. So I just thought I'd come down here and have a look around. It's lovely and cool down here. The humidity was really high yesterday. It was like 80–90%. So to feel the fresh air again is wonderful. And yeah, lots of fishermen out fishing the South Atlantic, and it's all looking rather wonderful. It's been a fantastic introduction to Morocco staying here. Really enjoyed it, having a look at some new types of food and, you know, how I can get by being the way I am here. So yeah, moving on today. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here and include the journey to the next place in the next vlog, because then it's like, oh, we're going to arrive somewhere. Anyway, it's been great. Hope to see you soon. Bye now.